the water breaks, and in the second half, and PSG, they did look tame against Arsenal's defence. Now, is that credit to what job Arsenal were doing, or were just PSG having a bit of an off day? I mean, because Dembele, he were out at game, weren't he?
Yeah.
But then, because PSG kept playing their style of football, attacking football, second half, tired legs, mistakes start to happen. That's how the penalty happens. Time wasting. We can get into that in a sec. Yellow cards, referee blowing before first half, and then it all unravels. So you're getting from both teams long balls, and it was like watching Rotherham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And then, it just seemed like at half time, because it was working. Arteta must have said to him, keep at it, which, you'd think, what should work, but he's not took into consideration tiredness. His substitutes were questionable. And that's where it unravelled. They just didn't seem like they were a plan B. He stuck to plan A, and you can't. You just can't rely on penalties, mate.
Well, it reminded me, Danny, of Gareth Southgate. Honestly, it did. It reminded me of Gareth Southgate at last sort of 3 major tournaments we've had. Gets close, but doesn't get over the line because they don't have a plan B. And I could see a mile off PSG. Probably should have won it in normal time. They are the best team, and I totally get the argument. If you make it a basketball game, PSG will rip you to pieces. Absolutely rip you to pieces. And you can't do that. But I think as soon as you get the first goal, go for it. Sod it. That's the mistake England made against Italy. We went 1-0 up, and we didn't actually go for it. We were that scared, and then it came back to bite us. So, listen, I think PSG are deserving winners. Ben, do you want to say something on that game yesterday, pal?
Yeah. I mean, Arsenal substitutions, as Dan says, were questionable. They were, but the penalties. I think what people were saying is, why put a defender for fifth penalty? What you've got to put your best players on for penalties. I don't understand.
Ben, I'm with you, mate. And what I don't like, you'll notice the 2 penalties, and KB Terrace Talk put a video out today. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Whole slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. The whole stuttering whilst taking a penalty does my absolute nutting. Pick a corner and just go and absolutely smash it, right? Don't sky it. Don't do this whole trickery thing. I hate it. I mean, I knew that Eze would miss his run up. Crap. And I was sat with my wife, my daughter, when Gabriel comes up to take the penalty. And I'm thinking, right, he's going to sky this. And it didn't not necessarily sky it, but it went over the bar. Point of note, though, is Marquinhos came to him straight after to console him, because they are going to be, obviously, they're the centre-back partnership at the World Cup, which is in under 2 weeks now.
11 days' time.
11 days' time. It's coming at us quick, gents. Coming at us quick. So, listen, I think Arsenal got what they deserved. I think when you go 1-0 up, go and get that second. And then nobody can really say anything about you, to be honest with you, because you've at least attempted to go and try and win the game. They went 1-0 up. Great finish by Havertz. I don't think the keeper could have done anything about it. But then after that, I mean, I think they had 20% possession.
Mm.
They had 4 shots, 1 on target, which was the goal. I think they had an XG, if you're into expected goals, of about 0.54 or something. PSG for me, and I know there was a point in the game where they went absolutely ballistic about not giving a penalty off Madueke. For me, that's not a penalty. I think that's harsh. Danny, did you see the penalty shout?
Yeah, it's from different angles, and at first I thought it were a tangling coming together, and then they showed it all in like slow motion and from different angles. One of the angles, funnily enough, actually looked like a penalty, and it's when they played it in real time, but from when it was facing them. But every other angle in slow mo, it looked like it was just a tangling coming together. So if you want to put all the other non-penalties against that one penalty, then obviously it's not a penalty. But we've seen them given. He made some big calls, to be fair, that referee, and I think it was mentioned during the game yesterday. He'd refereed 2 of the previous Champions League games for Arsenal that they won, and the one game he refereed for PSG, they drew.
Right. Okay.
So Arsenal thought they had that going for them. I don't know if the players knew that or if that was in the back of the minds. Going back to the way they played, and you could tell they were time wasting.
Yeah.
And that were a big part of the game. So the main time wasting thing, if we can discuss it just for a minute, is that corner at the end. Was the referee right, or should he have let them take the corner?
Is that on the stroke of half time, Danny?
Yes, yeah. Because there was 6 minutes added time. I believe it was like 6 minutes and 20 odd seconds.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't. But maybe he just blew on the 6th, which he did. To be fair, he's also stuck to the six minutes. But I'm all for,
because it's going to be the last play of the game anyway.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Yeah.
And if he really wanted to, so he wouldn't appease everybody. Well, he would appease them anyway. Why doesn't he let him take the kick and then just blow his whistle anyway while it's in the air?
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. I mean, for me, I think Arsenal got what they deserved. I'm not a big fan of Mikel Arteta. I think what's let Arsenal down is their attack. It's not very good, in my opinion. Gyökeres, I used to sing from the roofs about Gyökeres.
I did like Trossard yesterday, and I think he should have.
Yeah, Trossard's all right, Danny.
He should have stayed on pitch, mate.
He's a ex-Brighton, isn't he, Trossard? But if you look at the PSG, you've got Dembele, Kashvili. Who was that other lad that came on? Doa, whatever he's called. It was just, and then that Ramos come on. I just thought it was just different gravy, mate.
Yeah.
I think the best team wins.
Yeah.
For that.
I don't know if you picked up on this.
Win is because that'll be all 3 English teams winning all European cups, as it were, which would be first, I'm sure.
Their keeper, that Safanov, he didn't look much cop, to be fair.
No, that was the big talking point. During the game.
And I don't know if it was from when he obviously took that knock to Ed. He just didn't look too confident, mate.
No.
So like you were saying before, when it came to the penalties, he's just moving his body like that. He's not looking confident. And I think for one at penalties, he just stood still. Whereas, take your chance if you've got the knowledge of where it's usually going to go, like Raya were doing. Move. So like we said before, the two Arsenal players that have messed about and skied the shots, well, missed, against that kind of keeper in that moment, and you should be watching it all prior to taking your penalties. Just pick a corner.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Eze's run up. I mean, I could just tell. I mean, the fact that he didn't even hit the target is unforgivable. What I was more annoyed about, look, I couldn't care less if Arsenal won. I'm more caring that Eze plays for England. And if he's one of our penalty takers later on, let's say we get later on, is he going to try the same thing? Look, I think this whole stuttering up, trying to trick the keeper, right? No, come on. The only people who can do that is the likes of Bruno Fernandes or what's his face, Jorginho, who used to play for Chelsea, used to play for Arsenal as well, actually, and Ivan Toney, maybe, who thankfully we have got, and he has got a 99% conversion rate. One thing I was annoyed about watching this on TNT Sports yesterday, they were saying that PSG are the second team to win back-to-back Champions Leagues. Well, I've got news for you, TNT Sports. Laura Woods, Martin Keown, Jack
Oliver
Wilshere.
Coast.
Right, that's the actual list. Right, okay, so teams that have done it, because football did exist in the past. So you got a list there. You got Real Madrid, Benfica, Inter Milan, Ajax, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, AC Milan, and PSG have now been added to said list. So just to set the record straight on that one, they're not the second team to retain the title. What a load of nonsense. And I can't believe people peddle that absolute bullshit. It winds me up. Yes, in its current format. But they never said that, right? They try and make it bigger than what it actually was. But if you look at that list there, Nottingham Forest won back-to-back European Cups. Mad.
It was mad.
I mean, yeah. So I just thought I'd bring that up on that one. We've changed cameras again. So I'm coming to the end of talking about Arsenal bottling everything.
Yeah, no Arsenal fans in comments.
No, look, like I say, this is the last Sunday show of the season. I expect it to be quiet. In theory, the football
not to deter anybody. Very poorly advertised, even though I've been away on holiday. A bit like the charity match that was poorly advertised for Rotherham United. It's charity game on telly, isn't it? For UNICEF. Soccer Aid
tonight, is it?
Yeah. Second half must be on Gunnar. I don't even know who's playing. Oh, I did glimpse. They've got Usain Bolt as the manager for the away team.
Right.
And he was getting a little pep talk in dressing room, so that's all I caught of it. And I think England were 1-0 up. I'm not too sure. 8 million raised at half time though, apparently.
8 million quid.
Yeah.
8 million quid.
Robin.
Yeah.
Well, it's just look, I'm all for UNICEF, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, everyone in this country's skint, aren't they? So, it is what it is. Right, yeah. Boys. So, gents, I know you just said you're coming on for the Arsenal stuff. Is that you off now? I'm gonna do a little bit of World Cup content now.
Well, only other thing I'll mention about Arsenal, if you switch the news on today, obviously they've had their open top bus parade.
Right.
I can't recall. Honestly, mate, like I say, it's been a busy day today, busy 2 days. But the streets were just packed. Obviously, with Arsenal fans, I know there's people that have surprised me from up north that have travelled down. They must have obviously. It's the end of the school holidays. Obviously, something to do, and whether they were expecting Arsenal to win Champions League anyway, they knew there were going to be an open top bus parade. So yeah, it just looked absolutely packed. There was red smoke everywhere. Yeah, well done, Arsenal. You've won a trophy, so it's not completely disastrous. But obviously, time will tell now with this team going forward. There'll be a lot of expectations, but look what's happening. Zabi at Chelsea, which I'm looking forward to. That he should get some good football going there. Michael Carrick, obviously of that generation, same as Zabi at Man U, and obviously Arteta were as well, weren't he, with Arsenal, and who are Liverpool getting? Do we know?
Areola, by the looks of it.
Fair enough. So yeah,
Well, I mean, I think Liverpool. I mean, unless Areola's the one that they've always wanted, I think they waited around too long. They knew that Slot was going to be off ski, as it were. I think they should have sounded out Xabi Alonso. Unless they're going to come out and say, Xabi Alonso, yep, not our guy. We always wanted Andoni Iraola. He's done great things at Bournemouth, blah, blah, blah. But I also know that there's a couple of people who've gone from Bournemouth boardroom to Liverpool. So, look, Iraola, I rate incredibly highly, but we did an awards show a couple of weeks ago, and Lee actually rightly said he's at Bournemouth. The expectations are low, but when you get to Liverpool, the expectations are, well, several levels above, aren't they? So, yeah, it is what it is. So he is lined up to get that job, along with obviously Alonso going to Chelsea. Be interested to see what he does there. Chelsea have got no European football, so they've got just domestic football to concentrate on. They've got the Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup, and I wouldn't put it past them to maybe win. Probably not the Premier League, but a League Cup or have an FA Cup run, as it were. So yeah. And commiserations today. If Brighton fan Dan, I know he went to Wembley today as well. I believe Brighton ladies lost 4-0 to Manchester City at Wembley Stadium. I believe it was well attended. So congratulations to Man City on winning the Women's FA Cup, and Brighton, commiserations for losing the FA Cup, as it were. I was today in Carlisle watching my daughter play. I want to do a big shout out to Langham Girls Club. A little girl, Violet, along with her teammates, played at a football festival today, and she is literally the Scottish female version of Kevin De Bruyne. Bless her. So, listen, and she'll keep that going. But that brings us to the end of the Arsenal debate. I'm just going to do a little bit on some World Cup stuff. Gents, I believe you're off now. It's just going to be me.
if you want, mate.
No. Don't have to be.
What? Listen.
I mean, I've been on holiday, mate. I am not prepped at all. I mean, I want to be prepped, and I will be prepped for the World Cup. But yeah. I mean, I'll stick around, mate. I'll listen to you. I'll try and jive in if you want.
Well, KB Terrace Talk, what we're going to do, right? This is the last Sunday show of the season, as it were. We're going to move on to the World Cup now. Hence, I've got the old St. George flag behind me because it's coming home. If you don't believe that, then get off. That's a joke. Stick with us. First thing I want to mention is this. That is our squad. So I'll read it out. So we have picked goalkeepers: Jordan Pickford, Dean Henderson, James Trafford. Defenders are Ezri Konsa, Nico O'Reilly, Mark Guehi, Jed Spence, Dan Burn, Reece James, John Stones, Tino Livramento, and a strange one for me, Kwanzaa. Our midfielders are Elliot Anderson, Kobe Mainu, Jude Bellingham, Morgan Rogers, Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson, and Eberici Eze, Mr. Shuffle Penalty. Strikers are the best striker in the world, and nobody can even debate that at any point during the rest of this podcast. Harry Kane. We've also got Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Anthony Gordon, who has conned his way to Barcelona, Ivan Toney, who I rate very highly, unfortunately plays in Saudi Arabia, Ollie Watkins, and somebody who I thought was awful yesterday in that final as a substitute, Madueke. So, Danny, looking at that squad, based on looking at that squad, is it indeed coming home?
Ooh. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it?
It's lost. It's lost luggage. It's delayed.
I mean, Tuchel, if he pulls this off, is a genius. And if not, then obviously he's done us over, isn't he? I mean, all that. Imagine, let's say 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, well, definitely 20 years ago, appointing a German as an England manager. No, wrong with it. You know, times have come on, but it's unheard of, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, football's football. But yeah, if time will tell. And it's like with Saka. Hopefully, he plays some different football under Tuchel because Tuchel.
It was awful,
it's like that's like the Yorkshire slang for him, isn't it? Tuchel. Yeah, because obviously it weren't working yesterday under Arteta. I mean, if you want, you want to mention some names that aren't in there.
Well, I think obviously the whole conversation was about Phil Foden and Anthony Gordon. Not Anthony Gordon, Phil Foden and Cole Palmer. You've got to take one or the other. Surely, not drop both.
I mean, I would have took Gibbs White, me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would.
So would I. This is going to sound bad. I'm actually praying for an injury to certain players in the squad so we can replace them.
And I mean, yeah, there were all them false rumours about Trent and Tuchel's missus. Oh, no, what it Trent's missus and Tuchel and everything. That seems like a strange one. But then I think the biggest one is Harry Maguire.
Yep, agreed. I think Maguire, Dan Burn in that squad, for me, is absolutely
Dan Burn
mental. So is Kwanzaa as well. He's mental. Kwanzaa and Dan Burn getting over Slabhead, who infamously is fantastic at corners, like getting his head on the ball. He's good at the ball with his feet. He can take one hell of a penalty, right? I don't get it. Jed Spence as well. Don't get it. John Stones. I don't get it.
I mean, it's probably because obviously where they've ended up at end of season, but Bowen.
Bowen, yeah.
Yeah, you take him.
Madueke. I mean, I don't understand it.
What's Henderson doing in there?
Yeah. Go on, Ben. What are you saying?
I have got the exact route that if England do win, this is the England's most likely route to the
Go on then,
World
Ben.
Cup final. Round of 32. You're never gonna believe this. It's against Uzbekistan.
Is that if we win the group, Ben?
Uh, well, I think so. I think this is the easiest path. I think I'm not sure. Round of 32 against Uzbekistan.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be a way good game. That is. Mexico round of 16.
Which will be hard.
Brazil quarterfinal.
Oof.
Argentina semi-final.
Piece of
Final against Spain.
There's no easy about that.
Apart from maybe, I don't know. It's gonna be off its head. And Tuchel, my dad rang me the other day saying that he really liked his interview. He reminds him of Michael Schumacher and some bloke off Flight of the Phoenix, if anyone's ever watched that film. But I mean, that forward line, apart from Harry Kane, who luckily we've got the best striker on the planet, that's who we've got, right? He's better than any England striker we've ever had. Better than Shearer, he's better than Owen, he's better than Rooney, in my opinion. We've got that, right? But the rest of it looks awful. Anyway, we'll come away from that bit here. So, like I say, KB Terry Stock, we're going to be doing daily World Cup updates. I just want to add this in. The teams that have indeed qualified for the World Cup. Now this is pathetic.
I think
actually, look at some of the. You got so obviously you got USA, Canada, Mexico, Curacao, Haiti, Panama, Australia, Iran, Japan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Uzbekistan, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Uruguay, New Zealand, Algeria, Cape King Verde, Egypt, Jordan, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, Tunisia, Austria, Belgium, Croatia, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Scotland, Spain, Switzerland, Turkey, Sweden, Czechia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, DR fucking Congo, and Iraq. And guess what? Italy are not at this World Cup.
No Denmark. No Poland.
No Norway.
No Norway are there, Ben.
Yeah. Ireland's at the World Cup.
Oh, brilliant. But
no Wales. No Cameroon.
No Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, isn't it, lads? Do you not think?
Yeah.
Right. You got the likes of Iran, Qatar, Jordan, Iraq, Congo. I mean, do any of these places actually have football pitches?
Oh, God.
I mean, Scotland are there, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? I'm joking.
I mean, my standout country is Uzbekistan. I think
Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
And like I said earlier, that could be England's round of 32 opponents.
What do you mean could be? Have they got a chance of getting out of the group, Ben? According to your predictions. What group are they in? In fact, let's have a look what group they're in, Ben. Because I can't believe my eyes with some of this nonsense. Right,
Yeah,
where are we?
hang on.
Where are we? Here we go.
I
Right,
think they've got Portugal in their group, I think.
Right, okay, so Group A is Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic, Czechia. Group B, Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland. Group C is Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. Group E is Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Group F, and we're still going, is Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. I can't get over this group here. This is the most pathetic group I've ever seen in my
Group
life.
H.
Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Then you got France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway, followed by, I mean, what the hell is this? Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. And then Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia in Group K. And then our group, England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Right. I'm going to go through them, Danny, and Ben.
Yep.
Right. Let's just assume we know that 3 teams, sometimes the top 3 teams will qualify from each group, yeah? But let's just assume in normal World Cup world, right, 2 teams qualify. I want you to give me 2 teams. So Group A, who's going through? Mexico, South Africa, South Korea or Czechia? Top 2, Danny?
South Korea.
Yeah.
Czechia. And well, they were a good team when we were kids, weren't they? Czech Republic.
Mexico hosting though.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to do process for elimination. As much as I like South Africa, I can't see them progressing. Mexico.
Mexico and South Korea.
Yeah.
Ben?
South Korea win the group. Mexico second. Czech Republic third. And South Africa to get eliminated from the group stage.
Okay, I will go with Mexico and South Korea. Group B, Canada, Bosnia Herzegovina, Qatar, Switzerland. My picks will be Canada and Switzerland. Danny?
Yeah, that's a tough group. That, I mean, I do like the Swiss. I'll put them top. It's a tough group because, well, I don't really know much about Qatar or Canada, to be fair. Canada are hosting. I don't think they'll make it out of the group, so I'll go with Swiss and Bosnia. It's a hard one to say who will top the group. I'll go with my first pick, Swiss, then Bosnia, then Qatar, then Canada.
So you don't think a host nation will get through? Interesting. Ben?
No, not Canada.
Switzerland.
Oh, Canada!
It's not a real country anyway.
Well, it's full of bears. So
Who you
Anyway.
going for, Ben?
Switzerland's atop the group.
Yeah.
Bosnia second.
Yeah.
Qatar third. Canada fourth. I don't.
Wow.
See, me and Ben.
Right, okay then. Group C, Brazil, Morocco.
Hold on.
Haiti,
He wants to send out to us. Quick, come on. Oh, sorry, love. No. Go on, I'll come and get you. Right, say night. Do your little thing. Do this.
Hey, is that
Pikachu? No. I'll bring it to you. I'll wait along. Night.
Right, so Group C,
Right, C.
Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, Scotland. I'm going with. Let's just assume it's 2 that goes through. We know that 3 can go through in some stages. I'm going with Brazil top in the group and Scotland coming second. Danny?
Yeah, you'd be daft not to say Brazil's not going to come top of that group. You'd like to see Scotland make a good go at it. So yeah, Brazil, Scotland, then Morocco, and then Haiti, obviously last.
Ben?
Brazil to top the group, no excuses. Morocco, Scotland second, Haiti third. No, Morocco third, Haiti fourth.
Yeah, I mean, Morocco have got a good team these days as well, to be fair. And I think, did they not come in the semi-finals of the last?
Yes, semi-final.
So Morocco are no mugs. But yeah, look, I think Scotland have turned a corner. And like I say, some 3 teams from some groups can go through together. So yeah. But you know what? Sod it. Brazil, Scotland, Morocco, Haiti for me. Group D, another host nation, the United States of America, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. Now, I think this is a really difficult group, this. I'm going to say, because it's in America, I think USA, I don't necessarily think they top the group. I think Turkey win the group, USA comes second, Paraguay, then Australia. Danny?
Yeah, I'm thinking along your lines. I'm thinking there's going to be an upset here. Obviously, Paraguay, USA being the biggest game that there's going to be, obviously, because of the North and South interest. I'm going to put Paraguay top.
Right.
And I'm going to say Turkey comes second, and USA third.
And then Donald Trump declares war on Paraguay. Certainly Paraguay.
Yeah, I mean that's not to say that they obviously still don't go through, like, but.
Ben,
my old mate, what do you reckon, pal?
I'm going to go for a shock here. This will be a shock to everyone. United States first, Australia second, Paraguay third. Turkey third, Paraguay fourth. Because I don't think Paraguay have got enough.
It's a hard group to guess.
That's
one.
a really hard. That's probably, when I look at it, the hardest group, to be honest with you. Group E is Germany, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Now, for me, Germany steamroll that group. I hope they don't. Second, Curacao they've not been bad. I think they're the lowest ranked country in the whole of the World Cup. They've got like the GOAT playing for them, Johnny Martha of Rotherham United. Yeah, Germany win that group, followed by Ivory Coast, followed by Ecuador, followed by Curacao, in my opinion. Yeah. Danny?
Yeah, Germany. I like Ivory Coast, but I think Ecuador are going to pip them to second place, third place Ivory Coast, and that, however you pronounce it,
Curacao.
Curacao. Where?
Curacao.
Curacao. I'll brush up before World Cup.
Ben, what we reckon, mate?
Germany wins the group hands down. Ivory Coast second, Ecuador third, and I'm sorry, Ajana Rafa, I do apologise. Curacao fourth.
What was it, Ben? You might know, pal. How much are we getting paid, Rotherham United, by the way, for him being away at the World Cup? How much is it a day?
I can't remember. I can't.
Is it not something like 11 grand a day we get paid or something stupid like that?
11 grand.
A day or something, yeah.
Jeez.
It's something ridiculous. In the comments, if anybody knows how much we're getting paid, in fact, I'll just check the comments.
I did allude to the comments earlier, mate.
Oh God, bugger! I've been having it on full screen.
Oh my!
Real
You know what? It's not my job. Yeah, let's have a little break and look at the comments.
He's not pulling this off. Tuchel is clueless. Gibbs White laughing face. Calvert-Lewin is better. It's like he doesn't want us to win with that squad. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Spence is a weapon. Has a shit attitude. Yeah, fair enough. And then Pete Scott, England should win every game, no excuse. Agreed, Pete. Back to the groups.
Group F.
Group F, we've got the Netherlands. We've got Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. So my predictions here are as follows. I think Netherlands win the group. And I think Japan comes second, you know. Sweden third, Tunisia fourth. Danny boy?
Yeah, same as you, mate. I've just come from Tunisia. Lovely people.
Shit at football.
Possibly.
Shout out. Shout out to all the Tunisians. Yeah, Tom, I'm going to go same with you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Gee.
And then on to what must be the most fixed group there is.
This is when it gets silly now. This is when it gets silly.
Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Danny, I'll tell you now. Belgium win the group. Egypt comes second. New Zealand third. Iran fourth.
Yeah, and it's as easy as that. That's why it's a ridiculous group, mate. Because that's how it's gonna be.
I mean, I think somebody made the point. I think it was Luke LAJS made the point the other day. Egypt and Iran are having the Pride match.
Yeah, there's a planned Pride parade, isn't there? While they're
well, no, it's classed as the Pride match. It's gonna be like rainbow flags
in the city and outside the ground when their game's going off. But both their football associations a while ago asked for the game to be moved, or for the actual Pride parade to be moved as well, and nothing was agreed on.
Yeah.
And I think they also requested that nobody in the stadium obviously wears like rainbow colours and everything. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Ben, what's your thoughts on Group G?
Belgium win the group. Egypt to come second. New Zealand to come third. Iran to come fourth.
Yeah, with you there, mate. And then on to the next joke group.
Another silly one.
Group H: Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Right. Spain win the group. Uruguay comes second. Arabia third. Verde fourth. Danny,
Right, I don't know if you'll remember this.
against
When we used
Argentina.
when we used to play a lot of Pro Evolution Soccer,
Yes, we did.
when I was feeling confident, I would
We
pick
all used
Saudi.
to go.
I used to pick Saudi Arabia because they were the worst team on the game.
They were.
And obviously you and his friends would pick like Brazil or
Yeah.
Spain or England. And sometimes, and it would hurt my thumbs to do it, I would grind out a result sometimes. Do you remember that?
Well, Danny, we all used to do it. We always used to say, this is Pro Evolution Soccer, by the way. Ben, back in the day, pal, Pro Evo was 20 million times better than FIFA, right?
It was the most realistic football game.
Realistic.
The thing is with that era of Pro Evolution Soccer, you used to play Champions League at Europa League. That's what I can remember.
Yes, we did. And yeah. So what Danny's saying is, back in the day, if we all thought that we were like the king of Pro Evo, it was between me, him, our friend Chris, and our other friend Chinka, who was 40 yesterday. So happy birthday, Andy. If we got that good, Chris never got that good. If we got that good, we would say, right, I'll be Saudi Arabia, and you could be the whoever you want, and then try and beat them. So that's why Danny's going with that. Because they were the worst team.
Yeah. So anyway, my top pick for that group is Saudi Arabia. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, of course it's Spain, and then Uruguay, then Saudi Arabia, then Cape Verde.
Yeah, Ben, what we saying, pal?
Spain wins the group. Uruguay comes second. Cape Verde third. Saudi Arabia fourth.
Fair enough. Now, this is a really interesting group, this next one.
Group I.
Group Indigo or India, whichever phonetic alphabet you want to use. We've got France, the losers of the previous World Cup final, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. Now, I'll always remember the 2002 World Cup. Don't know if you can remember it as well, Danny. Where the first game of the World Cup
Germany?
No, it was France v Senegal, wasn't it?
No, was it in Germany?
Was it in Germany? I think, yes, it was, because Brazil wins it. The first game of the 2002 World Cup was France v Senegal. And Senegal beat France, the holders. And this is where we came along with Diouf and all these Senegalese players. Iraq and Norway. Now, this group actually fascinates me because Senegal are not a bad team. France are a very good team. Iraq, whatever. But Norway are not a bad team. So the game I'm looking at is France v Norway. Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think this one's really hard to predict. However, I will go France win it, Norway second, Senegal third, Iraq fourth.
Yeah, I think that's sensible. And I'm not just going along with you, mate. That is what I. It is. Yeah, like you said, the main game will be France-Norway. That'll be the decider, and it is a hard one. But if you've got to pick France, Norway, Senegal, Iraq.
Ben, what do you reckon?
Same as you two. Just same as you two for that. You've took words out of my mouth.
Right, okay, I've got some more comments coming in here. LAJS, evening lads, you'd be happy that Arsenal lost. That's Spurs Luke. How's your night been so far? It's been really nice, thank you. Talk Fan TV, evening. Cheers, man. Hope you're okay. Provo back in the day, what a game. Completely agree, pal. Adriano scoring direct corners. Yes, Adriano was fantastic. You could score from anywhere.
Well, he was broken in the game, weren't he?
He was.
He could score from anywhere. I think he was like 99, weren't he?
He was shot power. Yeah.
Shot power, yeah.
And now he's a drug dealer in favelas, bless him. Hope he's doing well. First table, England Group L, LAJS. I'll take France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. And the real Phil Smith. Who do you think will win the World Cup? We'll come to that in a second. I'm just going to move on to now Group J.
Ooh, Jay.
In Group J, we've got Triple AJ, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. So, my prediction in this one here, looking at that, I can't see past Argentina. Look, all these predictions are going to be shocked somewhere along the line. So, Argentina win the group for me, followed by Austria, Algeria. I'm not too sure who they've got playing for them these days. Is Riyad Mahrez still kicking about? Probably is. But I'll put him in third, and I'm certainly putting Jordan in fourth. Danny, what we think, mate?
Yeah, Argentina win. Then it's a toss-up between Algeria and Austria. Who did you put second?
In that group?
Yeah.
I put Austria.
Yeah, I mean, just because we've agreed on a lot of things, I'll go Algeria second, Austria third, and Jordan fourth.
Cool. Ben, what we saying, mate?
Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria third, Jordan fourth.
So you agree with me, Ben?
Yep.
Lad. And then I'm going to come on to probably one of the most ridiculous groups, which has obviously been tailored for Cristiano Ronaldo to make sure he gets through to the knockout stages and score free kicks against literally idiots. We've got Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia, which is not a bad team, but, still. So, yeah, although I'm saying it's tailored to Cristiano Ronaldo's needs, Portugal will win that group, no issue. Followed by Colombia, and then take your fucking pick. Who's worse, Congo or Uzbekistan? Danny?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to talk about your first and second. Well, so Portugal, Colombia. Yeah, just because it'd be nice. I think it'd be interesting to see, well, what they can do, both teams. But in the back of my mind, from when I was a kid, the only thing that's playing is bongo, they drink it in the Congo. It's like I expect is Umbongo still a thing? Is it still on the shelves in the supermarket?
I don't know. I've not seen it for a while.
Will we see it as a sponsor? Is on a shirt? I don't know, mate. But yeah,
the Congo.
So Congo third and Uzbekistan fourth. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, look at that group is an absolute shambles.
That's the worst group.
Ben, Group K.
Portugal first, obviously. Colombia second. And oh my. Do you know what? I'm going to very cheat to see Uzbekistan versus the Congo. That'll be a way good match to watch that. It'll be like a pre-season friendly. I think Uzbekistan third and Congo fourth.
Fair enough, Ben. I've got Luke with us again, LAJS, our Spurs man. He's saying Argentina, Austria, Algeria, then Jordan. Yep, completely agree, mate. LAJS, call me crazy. I'm going Colombia, Portugal, DR Congo, then Uzbekistan. Fair enough, mate. That's not crazy at all. And then here, Congo have had some good players down the years. They used to have Yannick Bolasie and Bemba and a few other class players. Sure, Luke. Right.
So, okay.
Right. Moving away from that, the final group is the main group, which
England.
is actually quite tough, this group. Right, anyway, the group is England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, did Ghana not just do us a few months back? Croatia, enemy, and then Panama, whatever. Right. However, I will say this. I don't know what our group games are in order. I should have got that up, but England win the group for me. Croatia have aged. They're aged now. They're not the team they used to be.
Is Modric still playing?
Ghana second, Croatia third, and Panama in fourth position. Danny, thoughts?
Yeah, go through that again for me. Sorry, what have you put? England top.
England, Ghana, Croatia, then Panama.
Wow, I think that's
Yeah.
your wildest prediction out of this whole thing.
You think? I think Croatia are not the team they used to be, mate. Their golden generation's gone. Ghana beat England.
I know, but it's the world ranking, aren't they? Like ranked 11th or something.
Maybe, but I mean,
and us against Croatia in tournaments, we don't do very well.
Yeah, I know that. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I mean, like, is Modric still there? Is he still kicking about, or what?
I mean, obviously, I'll back his team, England first, and I'm going Croatia second, Panama third, and Ghana fourth. I mean, Panama, because we're playing. I don't know where they're playing, but obviously, South American team. African teams don't tend to fare well in World Cups, and I believe I'm trying to get my stats up. I think Panama have got a good ranking, you know, or a decent ranking over Ghana.
Well, no, we'll beat them 8-0. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but I can't see Ghana coming second, mate.
Well, they beat us the other month, mate, didn't they?
Oh yeah, but this is World Cup football now, mate.
Well, very true.
They might beat us now, like, but they'll still come last.
Right. Okay. Ben, thoughts?
England to win the group.
Yeah.
Ghana second. Croatia third. Panama fourth. I think it's just too easy for England. It's too easy.
Too easy.
That's interesting with your Ghana predictions. It's a wait and see. I might be doing a Tom here and saying that you're both mad.
Wow. Oh,
Real Phil Smith, we're winning the group. No chance. We're shit. So before I bring this to an end, and please look out for live updates. We're going to be doing more World Cup content. Just get rid of that there. Please look out for more live content. The Real Phil Smith asked previously, when I can find it.
What did he ask you? Why aren't you doing comment?
yeah, why not?
No, I've got it here. Where are we? Come on, Tom. Where is it?
Who's winning the World Cup?
Yeah, basically that's what it was. So there we go. From the real Phil Smith. Who do you think will win the World Cup? So, Violet, who do you think's going to win the World Cup?
Scotland.
Dreamland. Next, I will. Danny, I'm going to come to you first. Who's winning the World Cup, pal?
Oh, it's Iraq.
Iraq. What are the odds? Madness.
Imagine.
About
Oh,
5,000.
mate, it's a toughie. I think they're going to do it back to back. Me, I think Argentina are going to do it.
Really? Right.
Really, mate. Yeah.
You're going Argentina. Ben, I know who you're going to go for, but I'll let you explain why you're going to go for them.
Yes, I think this could be his last World Cup, and as we know, he's a legend of the country that he plays for. Of Portugal is my pick because holiday country for me, and I think if it is Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup, he's got to go out on a bang. He's going to go out on a bang. And my prediction is it's going to be an England versus Portugal final, and yeah, Portugal for me.
Right, okay. Violet's saying Scotland's going to win the World Cup. However,
She's a comedian like her dad.
right, okay, so my prediction for the World Cup winner, right?
Uzbekistan.
Congo.
Uzbekistan, Congo, Curacao, Iraq, Iran. I think it's an absolute travesty that teams like that are even in the World Cup, and teams like Italy are not. Along with the Republic of Ireland, along with Wales, along
San
with
Marino.
not so much San Marino, Ben.
Hey, at least we'd win 10-0.
However, look, sod it. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. England are going to win the World Cup. We've got the best striker on the planet. No issue. Best striker on the planet. I think we've got a fantastic international goalkeeper. I also think we've got a fantastic midfield. England are going to win the World Cup. So, I can't believe that's been an hour and 12 minutes. We've done that. And the real Phil Smith says, okay, Tom. So, yes. And he's saying, dear me, yes. It's coming home, the real Phil Smith. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. This is the last Sunday show. Stay tuned for updates next week where we Phil Smith again. Football is not coming home with Tuchel's manager. It is. It's coming home. It's bought its ticket. It's bought its ticket. Just waiting to board. Just wants to go home. Now let's bring it home.
For the first time in 60 years.
It's going to get on the plane. It's going to board the plane. It's going to sit in its seat. It's going to have like complimentary champagne. It's going to have the in-flight meal. And it's flying home. It's flying home. So it's coming home. At least we hope so. Unless the plane crashes into the sea in which everybody dies. Anyway, that's the end of tonight's show. And yeah, it's been a great show. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to Danny. Please keep tuned in. We are doing Fantasy World Cup, which will be hosted by Forest Phil, which Ben is really looking forward to, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, I am. Pretty much.
You are. And you're going to win it, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not, Ben. because I'm going to win it. Right? So watch out.
Or Danny could win it.
Danny could win it. Could.
Yeah, I signed up other day. I've not really looked at it. I've just done one of them auto picks, so I'll leave it at that.
Well, do you know what? We'll have a look, and but I'm fairly confident. Right, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for an hour and 15 minutes of everybody's time. And yeah, please stay tuned for more World Cup content. Millers fans, on the grapevine, I believe we're going to announce a new head coach tomorrow, which will be, if my sources are correct, Ian Birchnell. So look out for an emergency Rotherham United podcast. Let's see.
Have you been given permission to say that tonight, Tom? Because it's all been a bit hush hush on live shows. That name.
No, trust me, Birchnell will be the manager.
Oh no, I know we know his stuff, mate, but I don't. You know, it's quite quiet down here, mate. I know you live in Scotland, but down here there's not much speculation or all.
No, it'll be Birch's Rotherham Army tomorrow. I tell you. Right. So,
okay.
On that note, Danny, thank you. Ben, thank you. And we'll see you next time. Please watch out for updates. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. It's coming home.
Umbongo.
Ben loves to go.
They drink it in the Congo. Come on, Congo.
Umbongo.